But now we'll move on to the matters arising, the issues in world football that have caused us some sort of problem or excitement, depending on which side of the divide you are on. And then one of the things that we'll start with is last week we mentioned that our boy Rodri was making mention about the hectic schedule of football right now and how the players were playing too many games. And as you said, we shall begin to see an increase in injuries, particularly ACL. And Rodri mentioned that he was even going to start going on strike. And I guess he got his wish because his ACL true pulled and he has no choice but to not play football for the next few months. 9 months to a year. Let's talk about that real quick. Do you think he was targeted in that game?
Okay, Rodri Hernandez, one of the best defensive, if not the best defensive midfielder in the world. A man that is pushing for the Ballon d'Or. A very good player.
He had no chance though.
You understand? So
He didn't have a chance. He didn't have a chance.
so he's a good player. I wish him a speedy recovery.
I don't.
You understand? So, but if you look at from the context, you just can't be saying a player away. The complaint say, "Oh man, we are having too many games." And him as a world class player, where he be the expectation of his performances are always in the upright. Everybody they expect me in they give that good performances, but unfortunately against Arsenal, he was not able to keep up, and he was weak. So I think from the injury, a very big blow to City. You understand? A very big blow to City. Having a player of that quality injured. You understand? Where you can even see fan bases and different websites are now bringing the edge to Arsenal and other teams to be able to compete against City because having a player like Rodri gone in your club, you don't have a replacement. But I trust Pep Guardiola. He's a manager that knows what to do in the right time and in the right situations. You understand? So I just think he will be able to place any of the players, Gundogan, Kovacic. The man can even bring in John Stones there to do a work. Can bring in Rico Lewis. The man they do everything possible under the sun. So now, so that's what's going to happen. If it becomes a problem for City, I think January transfer window is going to go there and look for someone that at least can do a bit of job before Rodri come back. I think it's going to be 6 to 9 months. So at least, but hopefully, like I said before for the beginning, I wish him a speedy recovery.
Like you said, was it targeted? I don't think it was targeted. I think Roger was just unlucky with that injury. I think most players, I don't think these players that play football professional, I don't think if there's injury they don't ever want to have, it's that ACL because especially of how long they're gonna be out of football.
And nobody really goes through an ACL injury and comes back the same.
Exactly. Some
Very
they don't
few,
come
very
exactly.
few cases are.
So I just feel like for Rodri, I feel like he's been unlucky, and everybody know how important Rodri is for Man City. Especially, I think there was a stat that I even saw like the win rate with him involved, as in how many games, and the win rates when he's not involved of so many games. So I feel like it's gonna be a big miss for Man City. But like you said, Guardiola will always find a way because the way he rotates his team is honestly what Rodri does. Like he's been, let's be honest, he's been the best defensive midfielder. Not in 2 3 years. Like with the way he has been performing, but like we said, Guardiola will always find a way because the way he rotates his team, they may not find someone as good as Rory, but at least we find someone that okay maintain this position. So I feel like, and he was right, like he said, he mentioned about the too much of games, and it's so sad that he's now a victim of one of the worst injuries in football. So yeah, it's really unlucky for. But I know Man City, they will still keep going. It doesn't matter if one person, as long as it's Guardiola that is their coach, they will always find a way. And I feel like you mentioned, you said Arsenal and other team may feel like, oh, because Rodri is out, the team like that means they have a chance. But yeah, that's it.
Quite interesting, and in as much as I may say I don't wish him a speedy recovery, In
As a
reality,
Manchester fan, and also
in reality, we always love to see the best players on the field. So, speedy recovery, Rodri. We hope to see you back on the football field and also on your best form as soon as possible. And I mean, he's not the only one who went on an injury recently because the hospital is beginning, as they release people, they take new blood. So, one of the new
more
bloods that
patience.
they're taking is superstar and worldwide superstar signing from Real Madrid, Kylian Mbappe Lotzi, has been sent to the Gulag to go and recharge for
So
three
you
weeks
forgot
after,
the goalkeeper of Barcelona too.
yeah, after pulling a strange muscle in his leg, I think in his thigh,
His thigh
in the
injury.
game against Alaves or so. And then Testegen is also set for a. Yes, and other things that did happen this week. We also did get to hear that Vinicius Junior apparently has been awarded the Ballon d'Or for this year for his performances for Real Madrid. Because, I mean, the performances for Brazil would definitely not count, considering he didn't do anything for Brazil. But the league and the Champions League delivered for Real Madrid. Stellar goal scoring and goal creating season on both ends. So, yeah. Do you feel that the game has gone now that we know that the award is next month? And as at this month, we already know who has won the award. It kind of takes the mystery out of the game, doesn't it?
Yes, in as much as they take the mystery out of the game, because it has always been like this. I think the last time I heard this kind of stuff was from Luka Modric, a legendary midfielder. He said when he was about to win the Ballon d'Or, the France football gave him an update weeks ahead that he's winning it, and he said he didn't believe, he no believe say the thing they come until when he win UEFA best. It was not like okay, he can't declare for your saying film winner. But the thing I say, I'm very happy for Vinicius like winning this thing because, like I said before, he's the most improved player I've seen in this last 10 years. Like, I can remember when we just brought this boy from the streets of Brazil, like I said before, playing with playing in Porto Porto. I think it's 2014. Who have we seen that is most improved? We come from the podium of Ballon d'Or. 10 years, let's go 10 years, 2014. Come on, player. God, that is in the ballon that played to the level that Vini has reached. Won two Champions League, 14 trophies for Madrid in the Ballon d'Or podium. Tell me, nobody. I can't see
Cool
anybody.
palm wine.
So that's why I made that statement because I've already done my analysis. I've done my research and I've seen that there is hardly anybody. You might see players that have improved, players we don't make those kind of get hit form. But to have that consistency in big tournaments, big moments from a player who was missing empty nets, who was playing against us at one time. You understand? But now he's that guy. So, but I'm just happy for him. All this Rodri campaign where everybody they get Rodri has to win it. He is this, he is that. I respect Rodri so much, but I just have to say it. Vinicius in a crunch time of last season was that guy. We are talking of a player that scored in three consecutive semi-finals for Champions League, two finals, two goals. 27 goals, 13 assists, all competitions, standing up in the big moments. Bellingham, that is his competitor from Real Madrid. He was performing in the beginning of the season, but when he reached the crunch time, his form dropped down a little bit. He was just among the rest, but Vini stood out against the Bayerns, against the Cities, against the Dortmund, against Barcelona and Clasico, scoring a hat trick in Super Cup final. Why are you telling me? Ronaldo never scored a hat trick against Barca in his career. But we're having Vinicius scoring a hat trick against Barcelona. What are you telling me? So he deserves the Ballon d'Or. Vinicius, October 13, come here. You have seen the Ballon d'Or in Santiago Bernabeu, making it the 13th time that Real Madrid player is winning the Ballon d'Or. Thank you very much.
That was a
Oh,
good
Zion,
one.
okay. Yeah.
No, I don't, yeah, I said it all. I don't think I have much to say about that.
Well,
You
I
said it all.
mean, people will continue to say that Vinicius Junior won the Ballon d'Or this year because of racism and all that. And our message to you from Passion of Football, especially to you, the Barcelona fans that refuse to see that this is actually just hatred on your own side, and you're never going to have somebody like Vinicius. Is keep crying, and we don't wish you the best in anything like that. Just keep crying. Maybe next time you buy the player that will win the Ballon d'Or.
Lamar, maybe Yama can Can't be their hope.
Yamal is a very good player, probably the best
I
player,
work towards
probably
it.
the best player in the world this season. But
Vini, when he was 18, he didn't think about it, but he worked
nah,
towards it. So maybe Yamal can.
we'll get to that when we get to that, if we get to that. But on the matters arising case, one topic that we're going to talk about is the conundrum that is Manchester United, and the game against Palace was full of lots of controversies. But the controversy that stood out was the Lisandro Martinez tackle, more like a stomp on the ground after jumping a coup de grace, as I like to call it, towards Daichi Kamada as he tried to control the ball in that nil-nil draw at Selhurst Park. Now, there have been mixed reactions to that particular run of events, but I believe even here we still have mixed opinions as to what should have happened and what should not have happened. Majority of the people around the world still believe it should be a red card or something else, maybe a 7-year ban from the game, or I don't know. But let's just get into it real quick.
Yeah, like you said real quick, I believe say this is football, as I always say, and as we know, and as we have been following this joyful sport. We don't entertain high jump or frog jump or toad jump or 4 feet one jump. You understand? When you are playing football, you should always have this thing in back of your mind. You are not here to break legs. You are here to play football. When you have a player of Lisandro Martinez, every Manchester United fan has been, yeah, the butcher, the slaughterer, the murderer, the Lancelot of the team, legend of the seeker, the man with the sword cutting people's leg. But my brother, defensively, who are you? What are you? Who you? What are you doing as a defender? I remember against Liverpool. I don't know if it's Luis Diaz. I was holding the ball. I can't remember the player. There was no way he was going to get that ball. He just go slide that guy, collect yellow card. Van Dijk, come, you come and do that to me. Come. He was running. 4 feet one, a man that can size Van Dijk wallet. He was running because you cannot just be a defender, just be clearing people, be thinking, oh, you are doing something. But my brother, the intelligence of the game is need to be expected from you when your Man U fan base they see you as a world class defender. You understand? And whereas you're never top 10, top 15 in the league. You understand? But I just think, like I said before, we argue before coming on set. I'm like, if you say not be red card, but how will you feel in a situation where you have a referee who is not that considerate? We just see him from an angle. We think say you do something. If he give you red card, if you imagine the time we don't have VAR, you're gone. You understand? Now we will get VAR to check all these things. Now we are doing as if let's go back in time when we don't have this VAR. If you're refusing from one angle to say you cut person leg, it's giving you red card and you're gone. Before you apologize, you go to cry for bench. You understand? So at least, as you said, it's not a red card offense. But me, the way I see him, it might not be a red card, but if person give a red card, I don't go first because look at the intent of that tackle, the flying kick, a looking kick. So it's just something. It's problematic, my brother. So I don't know what to say, but I just see it as something that you just have to calm down sometimes. I beg, you just have to calm down because in as much as I don't see the guy as all that, I just feel saying as an important guy for the team defense and like him passing the ball is very good at passing the ball movement, finding spaces is very good. But at least me just calm down.
Ola, you said it all, to be honest. And I agree with the. I think first of all, I saw the incident as well because I watched the match and I was shocked by it. I was like, "What is he trying to do?" Because you make an example like, okay, if a defender wants to get the ball from me, this at least he tries to put one leg, but the way he jumped, I was shocked. In my mind, the first thing that came was, what's he trying to do? Is he trying to block the ball or stop the ball? And I think the reason why I don't see it as a red card, to be honest, but I feel like the referee giving a yellow card for that incident because he could see that the intention that, okay, maybe it's just some inches away. That if it wasn't some inches away, like if the player's leg was there, he could have broken his leg and that could have been worse.
Yeah.
I feel like Martinez needs. I don't agree. I don't think it's a red card. I just think it's a the yellow card was understandable by from the referee point of view because you could see that okay, he didn't do it, but that looks like an intent. Like the way he just jumped on it. I was surprised. Talking of the referee controlling the match, he must have been more shocked than anything. So yeah, that obviously as a Man U fan, we love how Martinez is good for it, but sometimes anyway, he said the aggressiveness is part of his nature, but sometimes he needs to calm down. So your question was that does this deserve a record? I don't think it deserves a record, but I think, and you said it must be contact for because football is a contact sport. That I agree that it's a foul, but I don't see that it as a record.
Me till today, I still don't know how that thing is even a foul anyway.
The intent.
I still don't see how it's a foul because the truth of the matter is
there's
I let you talk.
Okay,
I let you
wait,
talk.
there's
I
no
let you
way
talk. I let you talk.
it cannot be a
I
foul
let
or a
you talk.
misconduct and you will collect card.
I let you
They
talk.
don't share yellow card
I
in the
let you
field.
talk. I
It
let
must
you
be a
talk.
misconduct
I
or
let
a
you
foul.
talk. I let you talk.
That's it.
I let you talk.
That's how it be.
I let you talk.
That's it.
I allowed everybody to talk.
That's it.
I don't expect that when it's now my turn to talk, everybody now
It's a
wants
debate, my brother.
everybody now wants
It's a
to
debate.
remember and do all these ones. It is just you talk.
If you
I
spark the
talk.
mind, you spark the bullet.
Now, the truth of the matter is that football, as we know it, is a contact sport, right? And if you are going to give something as a foul against somebody, the way I understand the game to be, it is because the person was able to stop the other person, his opposing number, from getting to the ball or doing something with the ball without tackling the ball. Lisandro Martinez, in every single bit of how you want to explain it, call it a brain dead moment or a moment of being excited or a moment of panic, whatever you want to describe it as.
Foolishness.
He jumped and landed on the floor, did not touch the ball, did not touch the player. And everybody is now saying, give him a red card and ban him for 7 years,
Yes.
exile him from England with
Yes.
his whole family
Yes.
because he did not touch the ball
Deserve.
or he did not touch the player. They are saying he could have, but he did not. It's just like saying they should give a goal because somebody dribbled 7 players and then played the ball and the ball narrowly went over the bar.
It's different.
It's not a goal.
It's different.
It is not a foul.
It's different.
It is not a tackle.
Okay,
It was his intention to score.
It's not a yellow card.
It was his intention to score. Me, I still don't see why they gave him the yellow
My
card.
brother.
Till today.
For you to
Because there was so much outrage. I didn't even watch the game. I watched the highlights because I was working on the day. And when I saw Lisandro Martinez did this, Lisandro Martinez did something.
Yeah.
What came to my mind, because I watch a lot of WWE, I thought Lisandro Martinez had literally come and he had given somebody a spear or a stone cold stunner. That is what I was expecting to come and see. I was expecting to see somebody's leg in knots. I was expecting to see Lisandro Martinez counting down for switching music after a corner was taken.
Yeah.
And then all I saw was a person that tried to stop a ball. He jumped and landed on the floor.
Okay, let me ask you a question. When last did you see someone jumping like that in the football
The
field?
question that I even
Answer me. When last you see someone jump like that in a football field? In Premier League games, at least we have watched from last season to now. Is that a common foul? Is that a common type of foul?
The last time I saw somebody jump like that was in a celebration.
Thank you.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic on Phil Jones.
You say celebration, Abi?
Yes,
and the reason why you dey see this thing and say not be foul is because you look to one thing, say they watch wrestling. So you are thinking this is wrestling.
Now the funny thing is that the funny thing here now is that this guy is a Real Madrid fan here, and he's somebody that supported the likes of Pepe and Ramos through their war crimes. But here he's telling me that my own defense.
Yeah, but I did not tell you that.
I know if he's going to say anything, it's because
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you say Pepe wait because say he jump match person leg or he jump like that. Say he just jumped to take the ball. It's a foul. If Pepe told him a foul.
How is
but
it
you
a foul?
are alluding to the fact that say it's not even a yellow card. That's where there's a problem.
The question
you first talk say not be red card. Now you then talk not be yellow card.
Why would you even give
when you
somebody,
fly?
Why would you give somebody a foul when nothing happened to you? I didn't do anything to you. I jumped and landed in front of you.
You jumped with your spike of your boot. Okay.
I didn't touch the ball. I didn't touch you.
It's the intent, my brother.
Okay, so that's what I'm now saying now. That is it now going to be in this same game that a player dribbles 7 players and plays the ball over
it's
the
different, my brother.
It is the intent. He has the intent to score, but he did not score. He has the intent to score. He did not score. The keeper died for the ball. He has the intent to save it. The ball still entered the net. They won't say he tried. Let's cancel it.
See, I've watched a tackle where the player jump with like he slide with two leg. The left leg clear the ball. The other
That's
one, wait,
follow
listen,
through.
listen. He cleared the ball. No,
That's follow
he cleared the
through.
ball. Listen, he cleared the ball. He spike of he other start they high. The player jump him. They still give card. Like he jump in a La Liga game. He cleared the ball, but his leg was so high. It did not be leg, now like close to body level. They say wear your boots and you jump high. My brother, the intent for you to do that thing now murder. They gotta give you card for him. So you telling me that it's not even a foul?
Man,
You just tell me that the wrestling they kicking.
The game,
Now the wrestling they kicking.
the game just continues to go every single.
Not be
every
the game.
single
The
week.
game not mean say you should
Because
person come
the
over.
truth of the matter is that there was no gunshot, there was no damage done, nobody was harmed. So as for me, as far as I am concerned, there is no case
What
there.
did they talk?
The outrage completely unnecessary. People just want something to talk about.
Yeah.
That's what I just feel. Because as far as I'm concerned, nothing happened there.
Let's go.
Nothing happened there. So like there's no need for anybody to even try and drag that thing. And people may say, oh, he's a United fan. That's why he's doing all these ones. I've seen things happen on the field of play. Many atrocities.
You know me say that one not be atrocity, my brother.
We've seen Son Heung-min basically break a player's leg.
He was given a red card. We
almost
know.
ending his career, and then because he was remorseful, they reduced the ban by 2 games.
As far as they give a red card for them, we no care.
So
And they still give a ban put.
That's
They can
I mean,
reduce
if
the
you get a
ban.
red card, you get a ban. That's what it was.
But as far as they give you 3 months ban, I don't know how the ban went.
All he did was miss the next game. He was back after that.
But was
straight
it
red.
a straight card, yes or no?
A straight red, yeah.
3 games, Abi.
Yeah, and he only missed one.
With my head, that's 4 games.
He only missed one.
Which one game?
He only missed the next game. He was back after that.
They don't appeal.
They appealed.
Now, if they appeal,
They appealed.
if they appeal and they talk the right thing and they do the right
appealed.
thing wherever
But then again,
but they will go.
this guy's career unintentionally. This one, nothing happened.
It be like the John.
Exile his family.
As
What's
far
that?
as they give a red card, my brother, you are not telling us this is not even a foul. That's
No.
the problem. So
At all.
now that will not
At
agree.
all.
That's the
At
thing.
all. At all.
Let's go.
At all. As far as I'm concerned, it's not even,
I know.
it's a non-issue.
I
And it
know.
was even another club's player who did that same thing. My stance would be the same thing because there was no
I
contact.
got to play
nothing
ball in
happened.
Olympics in day. No,
Because
no
truth
gold
of the
medal.
matter is that, and I asked this question before we even started shooting, that if this thing happened in the penalty box, would they have not given a penalty?
Yes,
because
now.
of intent?
Because yes, it's possible.
What
It's
is
possible because it's a foul there. Anything will be misconduct or foul lead to yellow card. So if you have with the penalty box, that will give out.
So what you're trying to tell
As far
me
as a
now-
misconduct
what
or a
you're-
foul,
what you're trying to tell me
next
now
time,
is
tell
that-
Martinez make that for box.
what you're trying to tell me now is that if Arsenal fouled a player outside the box and then Declan Rice kicks the ball into the box, that's a pen.
That
Because
one
he
na
fouled.
misconduct. As you hear what I say, foul or misconduct, when result to yellow card, my brother is going to be a
Because
pen.
that is
You know
not
what he
a-
go
that
do?
is not a
Martinez
penalty.
should do it next game against Tottenham in his boss.
Because
You will see.
that is not a penalty.
You will see now.
It's not a penalty because there's no cause.
You will see now.
If VAR looks at it over and over,
You will see now.
they are going to say the same thing.
Let's see it.
There was no contact. There's no.
You know, saying they get 1 minute madness. I'll tell him next game against Tottenham he should do it. Then we're going to clarify. Let's go, my brother.
Anywho, onto other things. The question that everybody now continues to ask now is that is Arsenal already closing this gap with Manchester City at this point? Because normally we know City versus Arsenal is always one-sided with City coming out on top, usually by a very scary scoreline. But in recent times, Arsenal have begun to sort of pose a problem to
4
City.
games now, City never win them.
Taking 4 points from City last season and this season, almost running away from the Etihad with 3 points, even though they went down by 1 man. So, do we think that Arsenal is closing this gap on City, or do you think that Arteta just now is having Pep's number by himself? Not that Pep is washed or something. Do you think Arteta by himself is just beginning to have Pep's number?
Like as you talk, you say whether Arteta don't they get Pep number. He always had his number, but you know, in just anytime they call in the wrong time. And Pep Pep is a smart man. If Pep give you one number, he could change them. You understand? If you give you one number, he could buy another SIM card. So you know, gonna allow you get the old one, so that you don't have the old updates to come and defeat him. So you know they change that. But the thing is just that I think Arsenal is getting very close, and City feel them. The players are feeling it. because they breathe down their neck. Last four meetings now, they never City never even get win. Communities they defeat. I think they defeated City. Abi?
The last four, yeah, the last
Yeah,
four.
last four they never
Because
really
it was
win
the
there.
2-2, the 0-0, the 1-0, then the
The
community
community
shield.
shield.
Yeah.
So they never really don't beat them. So I know say okay, they know say more these guys are coming. And Arsenal know they come in the aspect of like Liverpool, they go play finish, they come they kiss each other, they shake each other. Oh, my rival, you are doing this, we are having fun. This is just the doings. Arsenal they come for we are coming for blood. We are coming to win this thing right in front of you. We don't care if our manager and there's one thing I think I do I know like but I think he has stopped it this season. This romanticizing of Pep, where you go see the smile. Okay, not smile. It's not your enemy. You are trying to win something. You understand?
the pitch, we are friends.
Off the pitch, self will not be friends. I know they call you, no call me. So that you know go because Pep be like that guy. If you want, you collect your tactics. If you want, you ask information where they play tomorrow, you go clear. Am. So that's the thing. I thought I should suppose don't delete the number since. So, but you see the form love. So, but the thing is just that I really like how they rivalry come because Liverpool and City supposed to give us that team, but not really. They can't make them friendly. So, but I think Arsenal they got put in that say, this one a rivalry, no friend zone. If we anywhere where we say the team boss, they pass another road, they
I
fear us.
mean, but then again, I think from what we could see City do, especially at the end of the game, with Haaland and his antics and everything,
Yeah,
which some people even believe that if Arsenal were getting sent off for misconduct or whatever, um, Haaland should have gotten the same punishment or anything. Do you think City players are actually beginning to see Arsenal as a threat, or they are just beginning to see it as a case of small yards to the shake? Because from the way they acted at the end of that game, I feel like City players felt insulted that they had to wait that long to break Arsenal down. It was
uh,
almost like an insult, like, yeah, this is inevitable. This is something we're supposed to have done minutes ago.
yes, because obviously Arsenal, like if you listen to Bernardo Silva, the side coming from Bernardo Silva, it's talking that Liverpool won the league, they won the Champions League, Arsenal has not won anything. My brother, that Liverpool was always coming attacking them. You can't tell them what to do. All the times Arsenal they come, they attack una and they give them 5-0, they sweet you now. But now where it be say, and this game they had a red card. It will be senseless of them to be attacking against one of the best attacks in world football with a one man down. You want to see they attack them foolishly. So and that's one thing I like about Teta this season and from couple of seasons. In don dey learn how to adapt for games wey be say dey come. Not Arsenal will press any other team apart from say na City. And that City why they will defend like that is because of the red card. Normally they dey defend like that. Last season they did so also, but not as this one because of the situation wey round am. But Arsenal no go defend against Brighton or defend against Man U. They will attack kill those ones. So, but at least they know say okay, this is the time for you to for us to fall back. Oh, we have lost 1 million, and they almost just 60 seconds more. They don't win it for 80 yards. Look at Tottenham where they attack rain, sunshine, summer, winter. They're beating them anyhow like idiots. So I just think say the City players on the feel am say now there's a competition, there's a debate around us. They are breathing down our neck. So we can't really break these guys as we used to break them before. So now City players are now trying to bring those little things so they show them say we see na still be our boy because we never win anything. When they win am this season, maybe Arsenal win am for this season, this league. You see wetin I go be the upper following season.
Yeah, I agree with the Arsenal really closing the gap because if you look at the past two seasons, who has been the number one and two? Obviously, we know it doesn't matter. The beginning is not what matters, it's the ending, and we know City for that. City may not have a good start in the season, but that January to May is where you know City are a different breed entirely. But if you are talking about closing the gap, like your question was that are Man City feeling the pressure? I feel like are Man City feeling the pressure of Arsenal? I think I would say yes because like Ola said, like 3 seasons ago, you see the way Man City were always scattering Arsenal as if
Mm-hmm.
they don't like either in their background, either in their home or away, they're always killing her anyhow. So and we know that the past 2 seasons this is a different Arsenal. Arsenal has changed completely. Even though you don't like Arsenal, there's something that we all have to that honesty. When
Yep.
you see as long as you see something evidence, you can still say Arsenal are a different team entirely, especially in the last 2 seasons and the way they've been competing with City. But so I agree that Arsenal are really closing the gap. But just the point is, it's not about the closing the gap. Can they make it to the end? That's what that matters. And I know some Arsenal fans be like, now Rodri's out of the way, maybe we can they. We've seen that as long as it's Pep is the coach of under Man City, Pep is a crazy tactician. He will always find a way. Imagine winning the league without a striker. So talking of a older midfielder.
It's still funny that people say that because he won that league and Gabriel Jesus was in that team. Gabriel Jesus is a striker.
I know, but
so when people say he won the league without a striker, there was a striker in the team.
But it wasn't consistent. It wasn't starting every game.
He was still there.
I know, but it wasn't.
Was still
but
there.
If you look at the formation, it wasn't starting.
He was still there.
Anyway, back to the point is that Arsenal are really closing, but they just I did sure they're gonna make it to the end. That's what it seems to be. And they're different in totally. So your question was, is Arsenal closing on the gap? Arsenal are closing on the gap. And City are feeling they may not feeling like because the way the game ended, but I don't think any coach, as well as Guardiola, would lie and be saying that, Arsenal is this small to us, because they are a different team entirely compared to how they used to play against them. So yeah, that's the answer to your question.
Well, I mean, it's always entertaining to have somebody that will continue to put fire on Pep Guardiola's neck, even if the person that we have fondly begun to call Mikel Allardyce is the one who's going to do the job for us now. We take it because what we want now more than anything is for Pep Guardiola to carry his bowed head and leave our country. We are tired. Yes, we need to have our proper Barclays football back. And then the final topic for our Matters Arising this week, Chelsea. They may not look like it, they may not sound like it, but they are slowly becoming a problem. And so Maresca, after the 2-0 loss, we'd already done that. I pushed it up. Yeah. So Enzo Maresca and Chelsea, even after they started the season with a 2-0 loss against City, they've gone on to basically either win or draw almost all their other games. Most recently, an impressive routine 5-0 win against Wheelbarrow of England. Everyone seems to be ticking. People like Jadon Sancho are able to get assists. Nicholas Jackson is able to score and do the whole thriller celebration. We have guys like Chilwell coming back to his best form. Renato Vega, Caicedo looking more like himself again. Nkunku, 6 goals this season. That is more and more impressive. And then we just have to ask, Maresca is cooking, a bald man is cooking, and the slot is cooking, another bald man is cooking, but there's another bald man in Manchester, the red side, and he's shaking. He's quaking. He looks clueless most of the time, always shaking head. So let's discuss the battle of the balds, because almost every bald manager in the league seems to be doing well, except one.
Oh my god.
No, one.
Oh yeah, Shandai, yeah, that's so much, man. Now he wasn't listed among those. We are talking of those above the mid table, but he is below the mid table.
I mean, Tenag is in mid table right now, so
yeah, fair enough though. Okay, above the relegation table. Let's rephrase that. Above the relegation table. I think we all know Maresca. I think he brought in a plan for Chelsea fans, and I think with the way they've been playing consistently now, we can see that they are working towards his plan. Obviously, I know, as well as let's mention the 4,000. The players, and like he said in his press conference, he's only working with 22, and I feel like he knows the players he wants, even as he rotate them. And I think, obviously, sometimes there's advantages and disadvantages of having too much player pool. I feel like he's favoring him because of the attacking options of the players. Obviously, defensively, Chelsea may not be sound, but that attacking wise, the options they have is really. I think that's something when that squad depth is just so important, because with the amount of competitions you are and the way you can rotate, and obviously their first game of the season didn't go well with Man City, but I think the consistency and with his plan, with his style of play and the way the players are adapting and getting used, they are playing into his tactics, and I think the consistency is there. And like he told them, he wants them to work hard, and I feel like the way the players are ready to work hard, because they know that if you don't work hard, you can get subbed off. Look at Madueke, for example. I can't remember the game that he didn't play. He was subbed off for I think it was Bournemouth's game. He was subbed off the second half. So I feel like I think they will do well, but just that can they do it in the long run? That's what we want to see. So yeah, that's what I say about Chelsea.
The Blue Boys. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Stamford Bridge is falling down. So you see Maresca, and so Maresca is a manager that in these first 5 to 6 games he has done well. He has done well. And I like a very, very proactive manager, a manager that knows what to do, a manager that has a plan, a manager that knows, okay, oh, what is the right positions for me to put my players to perform to the highest level. That's who Enzo Maresca is. If you see, Chelsea fans were waiting for put Palmer last season, put Palmer in the 10, put Palmer in the 10. But it's like Enzo, because you need to specify the Enzo. There are two Enzos. Enzo Maresca, he heard their cries. He was like, okay, now you will see Palmer in the 10. Okay, and now they are doing well, scoring goals. You understand? And I just like the nature of Omo when there's one thing that can either make or break Chelsea this season. The squad depth and the attacking options. It's going to help them either do well if they catch form, or either make una confuse and not fit do well and you won't perform well. So that's there's always every club want get a lot of players, good players, and these are players that are average at best. Some are good at best, no world class, but at least all the players at their day, if they try to do something, they can score for you, assist for you. So a deadwood like Sancho, in as much as he scored make 2 assists, but he can't impress me. The assists were not like line breaking assist or assist of the something. It was just a direct pass, 4 yard pass. So and there's nothing to glaze about. But at least what Chelsea lacked last season, which they need to make this season, consistency. If they can be winning every game, now so form they come, now so now they get the right synergy as a player and as a club with the fans. If you keep on winning, just keep winning. Forget just play good football. Anytime crunch time, make that moment, score your goals. You don't they win. And so 10 games you don't they win. 15 just in 15 games don't they win. That's how you build confidence. And I will even make Chelsea get what they figure this season. So let's leave it for the Blue Boys.
Well, we hope that sooner or later Bantala will offer the Blue Boys to us. Because it's been a while. It's been a while. Both them and Barcelona are people that we are looking forward
I
to.
pray for Baka, oh my God. Without money, when I get, I go collect. See,
We take what we can get. So Bantala is the one that dishes the food. All we do is eat.